Hello and welcome to Lady Di's Book Club. I am not feeling that well, so if I pause a little bit, I'm sorry. I think I've caught a little bug while I was traveling and it's trying to hit me now, but it's not going to stop me from doing this review. Today I'm reviewing The Last of Earth by Deepa Anappara, The Last of Earth. It's a brand new book for 2026. It came out in January. And I read this because AI told me to. Actually, AI said that I would probably like this book based on other things I had read in the past before I started just grabbing books off the shelf. And I waited for it, and I waited to get it in the library because that's what I've been doing. I've been taking advantage of the free services paid for already by our taxpayers' money, right? So I waited for the library. I put it on hold. I got it finally. I read it. It took me a while to read it. It's not that bad. It's 324 pages, which is not terrible. It's a large book, but there's a lot of spacing in it and stuff. And I really thought that I was going to love it because supposedly people love this author. And I've never read her before, okay, quite frankly. And like I said, AI told me to read this book. Guess what? I finished the book, but I didn't like it. Um, the writing, the prose was good. The descriptions of hardships in the Himalayas. Let's back this up. This was a book mostly about a lady trying to be the first woman to actually be entered into Lhasa in the Himalayas. The first one. This is back in the 18 whatever the hex it was. And there's also another explorer that's trying to map a river in the same area. And there's all kinds of other stuff going on. Lots of characters coming out of the woodwork every which way. The premise of the book was really good. A woman explorer, back when there were not as many women explorers, she was trying to get into some Royal Geographic thing or another. You can tell I didn't care, huh? I started out caring. I was excited to pick up this book because of the premise of it. But when I first started reading it, I was thinking, well, this is slow going. And it was slow going. But other books have picked up. They all have. They get to a certain point and they pick up. Well, I got about 3/4 of the way through this book before I started to even care, even a little bit, about what happened to these characters. They weren't real to me. They didn't pop off the page. I didn't get real interested in them at all, really. Like I said, the writing was good. Her description of the Himalayas, the action was fairly good. The things that happen with freak storms and all of a sudden icy cold and then it goes away and is beautiful and and the altitude things and everything like that. That was good. That part was described well. I just did not get into the characters. I really didn't care. I didn't care at all about them. I had no reason to root really for anybody. It was, well, except for maybe the kid that was helping the lady explorer, because he wanted to go be a monk. So he was trying to go to Lhasa with her to go be a monk. Maybe I was rooting for him a little bit because he was a really nice guy. But everybody else, I, I never really ended up caring about them. So if you like to read books about exploring, it might be for you. It was not for me. I'm sorry to say that. AI, good try, but I'm not going to read anything you tell me to read anymore, okay? And it was a first shot at it because I usually just do what I want anyway and not what anybody tells me, so I tried. So yeah, Deepa Anappara, People love you. I hate to say bad things about your book, The Last of Earth, but I just couldn't get into it. The premise was good. The potential for it was really, really good. The execution, it left me wanting. It left me wanting and disappointed, and we're not even going to get into the ending. So, The Last of Earth, take it or leave it. It's up to you. It's up to you. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to keep it short because I don't want to say bad things about anybody if I don't need to. And, it's not bad. It's a little constructive criticism, I guess, but it's not bad. And it just wasn't for me. Hopefully, maybe you'll read it and it'll be for you. But in the meantime, this is Lady Di with Lady Di's Book Club. And you know what? I'm going to keep reading, and I hope you do too. See you soon. Bye.